Let's go back. Here are the cars involved in the wreck. This is in numerical order for the drivers involved with significant damage. Some, like Casey Kane's car, are headed for the garage. Matt Kenseth may have come up a little, but also it looks like Jeff Gordon came down a little as they got to turn number 3.
Yeah, it looks like the 71 car way up on the outside there, where alongside of Jeff, and then it looked like that the 17 bumped into the back of the one, maybe caused him to move up a tad as Jeff was moving down a tad, and then we had a mess.
I mean, you could analyze this wreck till the end of the race. It's just Talladega.
And there's the 17 right behind the 1. And he comes up as Jeff comes down to make a little room. There's not enough room for both of them. One driver who I think took the hardest hit of all, Clint Boyer, is released from the care center and with Dick Berggren.
Yeah, and he has finished 81 in a row in this series. Can you get back out on the racetrack?
Oh, man, I don't know. The thing was pretty tore up when I got out of it, but just unfortunate. You know, the BB&T Chevrolet was strong. Guys worked hard to bring fast cars, and, you know, I don't know what happened. It's just racing way too hard, way too early.
Is everybody okay in the care center?
I think so.
Okay, thank you.
Look at that hard hit into the outside safer barrier for the 33. Among a lot of hard hits, 3 of Richard Childress's 4 cars were involved and likely done for the day.
Yeah, the 5, the 71, the 44. I mean, they took hard driver's side licks.
But I think there will be a tremendous amount of work going on in the garage area this early in the race. When you look at it, that's about half of our teams and drivers in the top 12, and a lot of guys fighting like Mark Martin to get in the top 12.
Well, if you can get your car fixed and get back out there and make any kind of keep minimum speed up, look at all the cars you could be ahead of.
One more lap would make a big difference.
One more lap, yeah.
Right now, we have 9 cars that completed only those first few laps as repairs are made to the safer barrier. Now, ride with Jimmy Johnson and see how he gets through here.
Yeah, because this is all right up in front of him. As you see it starting to unfold, cars going everywhere.
In front of you.
He's on the apron. Oh, man. Oh, man. That was so close.
And I know, talking to Chad Canals, that was their big concern about that qualifying run, was starting back there.
So close for Jimmy Johnson, yet so hard for his teammate Jeff Gordon. Dick?
Well, Jeff Gordon has come out of the care center, and the winningest active driver here at Talladega, the point leader. Is there any chance at all you can get that car back out?
Well, I know these guys are certainly going to work real hard at it. It's unfortunate. I think this is the same way this Pepsi Challenger ended up in '83, so it sure did look good. It was driving good, and we were having, you know, a good time there. I was actually working well with Matt, getting up to the front through the middle, and I'm not really sure what happened. I was just kind of cruising along there in the middle. Matt got up there, I think, behind maybe the 11, and he went low. And so I was just cruising on up the middle, and I don't know if somebody got to the inside.
How about we show it to you?
Sure. Yeah,
here we go.
Kind of saw it there, but I'd like to see a different angle maybe. If I could talk to somebody in the truck. But, you know, it just...
There's your different angle.
Yeah. Yeah, Matt went down with the 1 car. And I guess what it was is whoever that was on the inside, I don't think, you know, when there just wasn't enough room. When he got underneath Matt came up, and I was already there.
Sorry to meet you here. We thought we were going to meet you in Victory Lane possibly next time.
Yeah, and I was hoping he wouldn't remember that '83 race, too.
Steve Burns?
Mike, with Mark Martin. Mark's just gone and patted his teammates on the back, and you had a chance to just watch the replay as your teammate Jeff Gordon was speaking. Your race car, unfortunately, is a mess.
Yeah, it is, and I hate that for our Kellogg's CarQuest team. It was really a sweet race car, but they seem to be experts at building them. So I'm sure they'll come back with another great one. And you know, we had a great weekend last weekend. I'm gonna stop short of complaining and be thankful for the good stuff, and look forward to climbing back in that thing next weekend.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you.
Let's go back to the care center. Dick Berggren.
Well, Kevin Harvick is actually out of the care center, Mike. He has been watching the crew trying to repair his car. Believe it or not, they're going to get it. They think they're going to get it back on the racetrack. What did it look like to you out there?
You know, just from the replays is all I could see. You know, I saw the 24 go sideways and just looked like 17, I don't know if he actually got told that the 24 was out there, but hard to tell. Just a lot of guys, a lot of smoke, and just kind of a typical way to finish this last month off for the Shell Pennzoil Chevrolet.
Well, the good news is everybody is out of the care center. Everybody is okay. Steve?
Casey Kane is okay, Dick. And Casey, looking, there's a lot of torn up race cars here in the garage. How bad is your number 9?
It's pretty good. It's pretty torn up. Yeah, I think they'll get it fixed. The guys work really hard, and we'll get our Budweiser Dodge back out there, but it's pretty torn up and disappointing that early in the race, but it's kind of what it is. I don't know. This track's so smooth. There's so much racing room. You're running 3 and 4 wide simple, and then if somebody makes one mistake, you know, there's a lot of cars can go down.
Unfortunately, yours was one of them. Thanks, Casey.
All right.
Mike, Jamie McMurray also caught up in the big one, and Jamie, trouble early. There's a lot of damage to that 26. So glad you're okay, but how's that race car?
The Crown Royal Ford Fusion, it might be done. We're going to try to go out and at least run one lap to see if you can gain a couple of spots. But pretty big accident, and I don't know, the steering is so messed up. I don't know if we'll be able to get it back out.
Glad you're all right.
Thanks.
And guys, that's the issue now. I mean, you can get your car patched up, but we do have a minimum speed, and you can't just go out there and ride around in the way. You've got to run a relatively fast speed to be able to stay on the racetrack.
9 cars are in the garage as a result of that crash.